In the B-Class with 4MATIC, the PTO is to be removed. Before you begin the actual work, move the lever to neutral. And remove the battery. Continue with the drive shaft. Go under the vehicle. First, remove the screws of the underbody paneling. Then mark the exact position of the intermediate bearing of the propeller to the vehicle floor. Then undo the 4 screws on the reinforcement brace. Remove the exhaust system and also remove the heat shield. Mark the position of the propeller shaft flange on the PTO. And also the position at the rear differential. In order to completely disassemble the propeller shaft, remove the 3 screws on the rear differential. As well as the 6 screws on the flange of the PTO. Now you can remove the screws on the propeller shaft intermediate bearing. Then you can remove the propeller shaft. After that, lower the vehicle. For the removal of the cat, first remove the engine cover and the air filter box. The fan unit is next. And then the lambda probe in front of the cat. Undo the 2 screws to disassemble the bracket of the cat on the cylinder head. Next, undo the 2 screws on the heat shield of the exhaust gas turbocharger and take it off. Continue with the nuts on the cat. Unscrew these. We have abbreviated the further removal. Refer to the exact steps in the specified VIS document. Remember now to work with glasses, protective clothing and gloves. Before you can remove the cat, make sure that you remove the radiator support, because otherwise you can't remove the cat. After the cat is removed, the PTO is accessible. Then clean the area around the PTO on the bell housing. Attention, use LU cleaner. After cleaning, remove the 5 screws of the PTO on the inside. Then remove the last 2 screws on the outside. Now with a screwdriver, separate the PTO from the bell housing. Then you can remove the drive without any problems. Install in the reverse order. Note, when reinstalling the propeller shaft, there are a few things to consider. The propeller shaft must be installed so that the markings on the rear axle and the flange fit correctly. Remember to renew the mounting screws when installing. Note the torque specifications. Tighten the screws of differential with 40 Newton meters and then rotate another 90 degrees. Tighten the screws on the flange of the PTO with 27 Newton meters and here too turn another 90 degrees. Remember that you tighten the screws of the intermediate bearing only after tightening the propeller shaft. Align the bearing as you marked it before the removal. Otherwise, it may cause damage to the intermediate bearing or vibrations in the drivetrain.